Hey guys, it's me bringing you my week 3 match versus the Arizona Arcanines, uh, coached by SuperNovaXMLP. And we're going in the match 2-0, and they are 2-0. We're the only two undefeated teams in the league right now. So the winner will be continuing on undefeated while stopping the other's undefeated streak. If you saw the team order, then you'll know all our sets and yada yada yada. But very happy to see no Cloister. Very happy. I guess the biggest thing about the Cloister was he didn't really have a free chance to set up. Like, I guess everything really did beat it. Psychic, Dark Pulse, Discharge, Close Combat. That's my response to it. So you're setting up my response to it. And then Head Smash. So I guess he didn't have a free chance to set up. He brought the what was that? I can't make it do anything else. No, yep. Okay. Anyway, he decided to bring a one Mug, I believe. Instead, yeah, the one Mug instead of Cloister. So that's fine. We break 5 out of the 6 right. So lead preview. I decided to lead my Greninja because it has a nice matchup against everything really, like Scarf Darmanitan, Scarf Gartana. Catch all these off guard. So I do lead my Greninja. He leads his Latios. I could just stay in and U-turn, which I do, but it was my best play. He shouldn't stay in. So I got my Lucario here, and I can't win yet. It's turn 2. But I know it could weaken the Latios with the Flash Cannon here, so it's my best play. He goes into the Muck on the Lele, reasonable plays. I have to pivot into my Tentacruel here and take a nasty knockoff, but, I take it. He goes into his thing, his Latios. Roost would be annoying, but I get the burn. That's nice. It weakens it a little bit more. I got my Lele here. I can't really do anything to stop the Lele. He doesn't go for the, he was actually Tailwind, which is kind of cool. But I sub here on the Muck, because I figured it would come in. But he doesn't go for the Root and Latios, so we're fine. The Moonblast is fine. I can pivot back into my Tentacruel, like, maybe inside this play, so I go for the Scald, maybe nagging a burn. I do not get it. Not a big deal. I can now go into my Tyrantrum and pick one. It's gonna be my the Latios. So, I mean, Lucario's looking nasty now. Looking really nasty. It goes for the Scarf High Jump Kick, I'm assuming, and he swaps. So, I just click Discharge here, and I could potentially beat this within 1v1 with Discharge Para, so I just decided to stay in and Discharge for the Para. I get the Para. He goes for Toxic. I believe I actually stay in. Yeah, I would stay in because if he gets Para, then I KO. But he gets a Soft Boil, so now I think I swap. Yeah, I got my Lucario here. He goes for Soft Boiled, and Lucario is about to do more damage, and it KOs another response to the thing. So I can just go for Flash Cannon again. I go for R3 actually, because I actually don't know why. There's no reason to. But my Zapdos is always safe against this thing. I should go for Heat Wave. You should know I can go for Heat Wave, so he goes for Fable. I can either read that or just go for Discharge. Discharge is my best play though. I think always anyway. I can Roost here pretty freely. I think he goes for Soft Boil, but I have no idea. Because he got fully parried. So it does not matter. I can get my Tapu Lele here. And I can do a lot of damage with Psychinium Z. Which I think I just go for Calm Mind first. Because he doesn't really... And shut up, no one likes you. If he goes into Cortana here, I always have to save Zapdos. Leaf Blade doesn't do anything. And he gets the parried. I don't think that's really relevant. Yeah, he goes Darmanitan. Yeah, he goes for Flare Blitz. I ended up finding out that it's either Bandit or Life Warped. And I guess Scarf actually couldn't KO me anyway. So, and I was Scarf, so what am I saying? I get my Lucario in here, and he only has one. I can win at this point with Nasty Plot. Because basically at this point, Vacuum Wave KO'd. It did like 75 min, so I needed basically rocks or that damage off. I can KO, and then earlier, okay, I could have done this earlier. I could have done it right here. I could have done it right here. No, I could not have. I don't know what I'm saying. But I could have gone for Vacuum Wave and just KO'd this thing immediately. But because he brought it in, right in, he brought it right in. It's like, I blew this thing back with Vacuum Wave. But, okay, I did something stupid. But I blew it back with Vacuum Wave. But if it was Sash, or if it was, Fight Berry, freaking Chopple, there we go. If it was Chopple, he lived and just bopped me with Sacred Sword. That would... I would struggle then, just to say the least, because my win con would be gone. But he decided to go Fable here, blah 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 blah. And then the next turn, when I got damage off on this thing, it was over. Any damage. I find out after the match. Okay, yeah. After the match, I find out he was obviously Figure that. He was Life Orb this, Scarf that, and his team was too centered around Tailwind, which was kind of cool. But I ended up winning 4-0, and we moved on to a differential of 6, and then moved to 2-1. Well, we moved to 3-0, so that's always fun. And nothing really to say. I mean, I knew the win con from the beginning. 100% from the beginning. Lucario would win. If I could weaken the Latios and get a little bit of chip off on Darmanitan, and I won with Lucario. Like, there was no doubt. I won with it. I think I should have actually ran Stealth Rock on the Banded Tyrantrum. Even though I would always want to click buttons, if I was going towards Lucario in game, then I mean I should have just done that anyway. Should have ran rocks anyway. Like, I could come in again with the band and then claim one after the rocks are set up. He didn't have an immediate way to get rid of them unless he was running Defog Latios, or Defog Cardano. Oh gosh, don't want to think about that. But anyway, yeah, not anything really to say at this point. I knew the Lucario was win con, and it ended up doing exactly what I thought it would. Hold on. Okay, they do that a lot, but we'll ignore that. With the Latios being weakened from nearly the beginning, like right here, even with this damage, the +2 thing did not KO. After the skull damage got off, and after it was gone, actually, after it was gone, but after it was that weekend, I knew I could do it. I knew it. I didn't calc Darmanitan damage until like way into the match. Honestly, I should have done it from like the beginning, but I didn't, so I could have messed that up. Like, Darmanitan, I didn't know Darmanitan would take so much, and I didn't know Mienshao would take so much. Lucario was a little bit more powerful than I thought it would be. My boy. Okay, I had to read something about it. A replacement coach, because one of our coaches left. Actually, I didn't really kick them out. They weren't playing, so I had to do it. I can't feel bad. Yeah, that's the match. I didn't have to go for Aura Sphere. I could have gone, like, I didn't need anything else, actually. So why would I do anything else? I guess I could have run Dragon Pulse. Actually. That would have been cool. Anyway, that's the match. And see you guys in the next Team Builder.